I trust that you all had a wonderful night's rest and are ready for today's lesson. So, before we get any further, check your looking eyes and your listening ears. And remember to keep your hands and feet to yourself and to be attentive, all right? Now let's get into today's lesson. What is the weather today? Take a look outside of your window and tell me what the weather is like. So you would say, today the weather is nice. Let's see if we have the same weather. Today the weather is partially cloudy. So this is what partially cloudy looks like. We have some clouds. We can still see the blue sky. The sun is shining through. So that's what I'm saying. All right. So the sky is covered with nice sun. Sun, Mr. Golden Sun. So I'm quite happy. So yes, this is the weather for me today. It's partially cloudy. Now let's get into our days of the week. So the days of the week are Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Those are the 7 days of the week. What day was it yesterday? Yesterday was Tuesday. And if yesterday was Tuesday, what day is it today? Today is Wednesday. It's already the middle of the week. Could you believe that? Today is Wednesday. And today is Wednesday. Tomorrow will be what? What day will it be tomorrow? Tomorrow will be Thursday. Nice. So yes, today is Wednesday, the 24th of February in the year 2021, and this is grade 1 language arts. And I know you see the animal in the back of my back on the background here. What animal is it? Do you know the name? All right, yeah, it's a very furry looking animal. It looks fluffy, like it's covered in fur. Its fur is gray, and it's actually a koala. So its name is koala. No, it doesn't eat bamboo. It actually eats something called eucalyptus. So yes, it's a koala. And here we have a baby koala snuggling up under its mama. Just like how you like to snuggle up under your mom, your aunties, and whoever take care of you, the baby koala loves to do that as well. So yeah, there you go. You have it, a koala, and they can only be found in a country called Australia. So that's your animal fact for today. Now, our word of the week is do. D-O, do. This is how the do looks when you're writing it with a common letter D, and this is how it looks with a capital letter D. So, this is a capital D, common D. Both of them are still the word do. All right? Now, let's read this question, this asking sentence. It says, do you want ice cream? Do you want ice cream? I'm hearing lots of you saying yes, that you do. And look at all these different flavors. Let's see the next slide. It says yes, we do want ice cream. Thank you. So here we have some children eating their ice cream. So that is our word of the week. Do. Yes, we do want ice cream. Now let's get into phonics. Phonics, we have been looking at the sound E. See the donkey in its stall. E-R, E-R is its call. Did you put your hands up to make the donkey ears? All right, yes. So the donkey says E-R, but we're focusing on the E sound, and E-E comes together to say E. I want for you to E like this little cutie right here. So E, right, that's the E sound. All right, so E-E says E. Now let's review some of the words that we have done. So when you see them pop up into the clouds, you try and call them, all right? Did you get that one? How did you do? Did you get a lot of them correct? All right, and if you didn't, that's okay. With more practice, you'll be able to call all of the words, all right? Now let's look at these words for today. So, first sound is P. The letter P says P, and EE says E. Together, P and E, they would say P, P, and the L says O. The L says O. So we have peel. The word is peel. P-E-E-L says peel. The cat is peeling a banana. So yes, that's the word peel. Next word. First sound S. The S says S. The E says E. E says E. So the S and E together, C. C. Now let's add our final sound. The D says D. The D says D. So what would the word be? It would be seed. Seed. The word is seed. S-E-E-D, seed. Here are some different types of seeds. So seeds come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. So here we have green, we have striped ones with black and white, we have this one looking like this, we have a yellow one, a red one. So you see all these different shapes and sizes. We have seed. So these are seeds. More than one we would say seeds. Let's try this word. The first sound, G. The G says G. Second sound, R. Second sound, R. The R says R. Together, the G and the R, they would say gr, gr. And then we have E. E. So we have gree, gree. And the N would say N. So we have green. The word is green. Do you like the color green? Some of you are saying yes, others are saying no. That's okay. I like the color green though. So this was green. 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 Let's try this word now. This looks a little long, but we're going to be able to get it once we call our letter songs, all right? So the first letter is B, and the B says B. The B says B. And then the L says ooh. The L says ooh. Together, blue, blue. And then the E says E. E says E. So we have blee, blee. Let's add our final sound now. D. The D says D. So if this is blee, we add the D. What are we gonna get? Bleed. The word is bleed. B-L-E-E-D. Bleed. He bruised his knee and he is bleeding. Yes, his knee is bleeding. So that's the word bleed. Have you ever bruised your knee before? Maybe your elbow or somewhere? Did you see it bleed? Yes. All right. Now let's try this word. So first sound is S. S. The S says S. The L now says L. Together, slew. And then EE says E. So let's put these three sounds together. Let's see what we're going to get. Slee, slee. These three sounds would say slee. And now we're going to add the final sound, which is the P. The letter P says P. So let's see the word. Sleep, sleep. The word is sleep. Looks so sleepy. She fell asleep. The word is sleep. And our final word for today, let's give it a try. The T says T. The T says T. And the R says R. So together, they would say tr. And then we have the E saying E. So let's say tree. The word is tree. Tree. Look at this tree grow. So that was the word tree. T-R-E-E, tree. Tree. Now it's time for us to read. Well, for you to read, all right? So you're going to pause the video at each of these pages and you're going to try to read the passage, all right? So you would pause it here and give this a go. Pause. Pause. And remember what it says who. And pause. This will be the last page, so pause. All right, well, I hope that you enjoyed that story. Now let's move on to grammar. For grammar, we have been looking at pronouns. Do you remember what is a pronoun? Right, a pronoun is a word that replaces a noun. We know that nouns are naming words, nouns names things, and a pronoun replaces that noun. So when we don't know the name of something, we don't have the exact noun for it, we replace it with a pronoun. The pronouns that we have looked at so far are he, which we use for a boy or a male, she for a girl, it for a thing, we when you're talking about you and someone else, they when we are talking about other people. All right, now here I have this photo. It says the sisters are smiling. The sisters are smiling. We are going to replace the sisters with a pronoun. What will we replace it with? We will replace it with they. We will say they are smiling. We're talking about this other group of people. We're not involved in this group. So we will say they are smiling and they certainly look happy. Look at those bright smiles. Now here I have this sentence. It says, the chicks are in the coop. The chicks are in the coop. Chicks are baby chickens, so the chicks are in the coop. What am I going to replace the chicks with? Would I say we? Am I a chick? Would I say they? What do you think? They. They are in the coop. So you see that we're using they, but we're not talking about other people this time. We're speaking about a group of animals, but yet we use they. They are in the coop. Here it says, the books are on the table. You left class and you left the books in class. You said, Miss, where are my books? Says to you, the books are on the table. And then maybe you didn't hear me the first time. So what would I say the second time around talking about the books? I would say, they are on the table. I'm speaking about this pile of books. I would also use the word they. They are on the table. So you can use they when you're speaking about a group of animals, like the chicks that we did there, or any other group of animals. Once it's more than one, you would say they. And when you're speaking about a group of things, we can also use they. When it's more than one thing, we use they. All right. When it's one thing, we would say it. So say the dog, it. The book, it. When it the books, we would say they. The chicks, we would say they. All right. So they is when we're talking about group of animals as well, group of things. And now let's review the other pronouns. He, a boy, she, a girl, it, a thing, we, you and someone else, they, other people. And remember, we can also use they for groups of things and groups of animals. All right. We're going to be practicing together, so have no fear. Let's try together. All right. So let's go. Kevin is my daddy. Blank is my daddy. So this is Kevin. Would I say he, she, it, we, they? We're talking about a man here. So we would say he. Kevin is my daddy. He is my daddy. Someone did hear you the first time, so you have to say, oh, he is my daddy. That's what I'm talking about. He is my daddy. Let's see this one. Zach and I are friends. Zach and I are friends, and I is there, so I'm involving myself. So what would I use? Would I say it, we, or they? When you're involving yourself, we would say we. Zach and I are friends. We are friends. Next one. The children are racing. So you see this group of children outside playing and they're having a race. You're not a part of it. So which pronoun would we use? Would we say he? Would we say she? It? We? Or they? The children are racing. Or the people? They are racing. We'll say they are racing. Nice job. The monkeys are chatting. So I see this group of monkeys and they're chit-chatting away over there. What pronoun would I use? It? Would I say it are chatting? We are chatting? Or they are chatting? I will say they are chatting. I'm speaking about this group of monkeys. Is more than one of them. So I would say they. They are chatting. The frog is on a tree. Look at this colorful frog. It's on a tree. So what pronouns would I use? He, she, it, we, they. We're speaking about the frog, one frog. So we would say it. It is on a tree. Speaking about one animal, is one thing, one frog. We would say it is on a tree. All right. Here I have some birds. The sentence says, the birds are on the line. The birds are on the line. What pronoun should we use? It are on the line. We are on the line. They are on the line. You'll use they. We're speaking about this group of birds. We're not involved. There are more than one of them, so we will use the pronoun they. The birds are on the line. They are on the line. The umbrellas are red and white. So look, all these red and white umbrellas on the beach. The umbrellas are red and white. And when we're talking about them, what pronoun will we use now? Would we say it? Would we say we? Or would we say they? We'll say they. We can't use it because we're not speaking about one umbrella. We're speaking about a group of umbrellas. So we will say they. They are red and white. And now it's your turn to practice. All right. So you're going to be looking at these sentences and you're going to write the correct pronoun. So you're going to write the sentence in your book and then you're going to write the correct pronoun for me. All right. So you would write either she or he loves red. You choose. The carrots are on the table. They are on the table. It are on the table. The bee is in the hive. They is in the hive. It is in the hive. My mum and I read together. We read together or they read together. My family and I are having a barbecue. She are having a barbecue or we are having a barbecue. So you're going to write the correct answer in the sentence for me. Okay, so you're just going to write out the correct answer inside of your books. And that will be all for language lesson for today. Okay, bye guys. See you next time.